How's it going, everybody? Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be working this piece of glass. This is nice blue glass. It's from the bottom of an alcohol bottle, maybe tequila or something like that. You guys can see it right there. It's pretty nice stuff. It's pretty thick. There is some issues. Obviously, you got to take all this off. And I'm going to be going around with the Ishi stick and indirect. Try to go around the whole piece, and then I'll move to pressure flaking. So just trying to knock off the the angled part here. You know, it's a 45. Kind of gonna try to take that off. I have been having some issues trying to flint knap some of this glass. It's not forgiving for me. I have limited experience though, so I am learning as I break stuff. I gotta know how hard I can hit it. It doesn't seem to like I think more angles is probably a little more important than speed and blasting through it. So I'm kind of just working my angle and taking my time. Could take another one there. Still low. I really don't know what I'm making yet. I'm kind of just shaping it, and then something comes out of it, you know, then I'll start to look at different points. Hopefully you guys can see this pretty clearly. I'm just working my way around right now. I just knocked off that whole corner. Let's see if I can find that for you. Here we go. So I worked my way down this way. And then once I get to here, I think I'm going to just go on the other side in a little bit. Let's see, take off what I can. Just trying to knock off some of this. Taking some of the easier strikes I can take. I think that's what I needed. I needed to blast off that corner. You gotta remember how glass acts. I think like where patterns kind of work with this. There, knocked off a lot of that. So it's a steep angle here. Trying to knock off that right there. I know this has been done. I know I'm not inventing the wheel or anything. I really enjoy flint knapping. I've done a lot. You know, I'm a painter, professional potter. This is just really enjoyable to me. I like flint knapping. I like the challenge, to be honest with you. I like the fact that it takes work, it takes practice, it takes hours to get better. And I have been noticing improvements. I have made some decent points. But I'm just trying to get better. I'm gonna try to take off some of this here. Let's see, go here. Got that corner off. I took that corner off because I'm gonna try to work my way around this. I still have this really big spot here to take off. There, that was a good one. Check that out. Really thick in the bottom. Let's see if I can take some of this off. That worked. And so I might seem like sometimes I'm taking weird angles and stuff off that I probably shouldn't, but I am learning, so I need to actually practice just hitting it in certain angles so that I know what works and what doesn't work. So I'm okay with breaking some of this glass, some of the rock, you know, in learning. I'm going to start giving this a little bit more respect. Gentle taps on it. It is some beautiful glass. Got some nice color to it. That was a good strike. That helps me out to try to get to this meat here. I'm actually going to angle it slightly up. So here's parallel. I'm going to go up a little bit. It could cause some issues, but I'm going to do it just a little bit minor angle. Better strike than that. I needed to take that off, that's why. Same angle there. Give it a little bit more support than I've been holding it. There. Okay, I think that matters. Got to remember that to support the piece. So here's a really rough, worked my way around it. Has a big curve in it. I will try to find the arrowhead inside of this curve. I'm gonna have to take this off here, so it'll be a shorter point. But as long as I get a point, like I said, I'm a jewelry maker too. Anytime I can get a point to put on a piece of jewelry, I'm pretty happy. Especially this cool blue glass. Okay. See if I can get a little bit of a closer look here. Just a little bit. I am going to try to thin it because it is thick, but only when I can. It's a good flake. Went all the way up there. I'm gonna try to follow it right here. So I drove this one all the way up right here. I know it's a little risky, but I wanted to take some of that off. Now I know I got to start thinking about a shape soon. So this is what I've worked so far. Still has a curve, but we're going to work that out. So let me go ahead and look and see what kind of point I'm going to make. So I'm looking through this book that I have right here. Okay, let me hold the page. So it is, there we go. It's a really good book. I kind of like this right here, if I can pull it off. Let's see what it says. Hardaway, Early Archaic, Dalton Greenbrier, Haw River, Russell Cave, Kentucky, I think. So that's going to be the point that I'm going to try to make. Yeah, we'll see if it happens. I know I got to be careful with this indirect. So try to take some easy strikes. Took some of that tip off. All right, we got to start to thin this out. So I'm going to try here. I'm going to work just from the tip down. There's a good flake. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm pretty much parallel, just taking right at the corner. Knock the flake off there. That was a little aggressive. It's another one. Went midway. This is just be a light little one. Try to take some of that off. I know I got to ease up, kind of taking a risk. You know, once I get all of this off, all of the actual from the original bottle, which this is what I have left. So if you guys can see this, right in here, there's still a serial number. So I have to try to take that off. And if I don't, it's actually pretty cool to be on there. Personally, I think it's awesome. But we'll see. I'm trying to raise this up slightly. Because I want to take this hump off here. So I'm going to try to fix this curve now. We're getting there. I'm just taking my time because I know that in previous attempts at working glass, I've was in a hurry for some reason, which I usually am not. Because like I said, this is my spare time. This is my free time. And lately I've been choosing to flint knap. When I probably should be doing ceramics, I probably should be doing something that I'm a little better. Obviously, I'm a lot better at ceramics, but I just like this challenge so much. The challenge of learning something new. So we've straightened out some of this. Now we got to get rid of this bulk. So I know I'm going to have to sacrifice length already, just because there is a natural curve from the glass. My uncle sent me over some deer antler a couple months back, and he's been waiting patiently for me to make him a knife. I don't think he understood that I just started learning flint knapping, so he's gonna have to wait just a little bit. I normally don't like to send, you know, something over that's not to my standards, so I made one knife blade for him. It actually came out pretty good. But if he's watching, you know, I will get you one in time. For sure, in time. I think that snapped off a little bit, but no worries. No worries. Just a braiding. I'm almost ready to start to pressure flake. I still haven't got across this area, but it still has that curve. So I know that if I take it to here, I can solve that. Or if I can cut some of this off, you know, it'll help flatten it out. Got some of it. Was going for it a little bit right there. Still got another low spot here I could probably take. Tiny little step fracture right there. I think I can get it down from the bottom though. Probably take it out. So if you can see, there's a step fracture right there. I'm gonna try to get it in from behind it right here. Got a low spot here. So let's see where you're at. Let's see if I got it. All right, took it out. That was pretty nice. Problem solving. Definite problem solving. I think I might have almost gotten it. Let's raise this up so I can get the backside. So I'm not as fast as most, but I think with good technique and experience, you know, should see some improvement. All right, I'm gonna try to take off some of this the rest of that right there. If it'd be called Cortex, but it's a glass bottle, so I don't know if it's still called that. Took off most of it on that hit. All right. I didn't get all of the serial number. It's still right in there. I mean, I could try to attack it from a couple different angles. Probably could get it with pressure flaking. Straightened out a little bit. Getting closer. So let me go ahead and move over to pressure flaking and see if I can get a point out of this. So let's take this off. So if you're new to my channel, I actually brace this with a belt. I don't have to hold it. I don't have to bend my knees. I can be kind of comfortable. And so that's what I do. Also because I can't bend my knee all the way back. I've had a couple knee surgeries, so you know that's my best option. All right, let's set up pressure flaking. All right, I got my tools for pressure flaking. Gonna try to see if I can start to finish up this point. Hopefully that's a good angle for you. Pressure flaker's pretty sharpened. I made this myself. I like to make my own tools, so I kind of teach myself how to do things and just go with it. See if I can get you guys a better angle, because I want to kind of turn it. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm trying to push in and try to drive some flakes. Not too much, because I know this stuff likes to snap. I'm getting to the point eventually. So right here I can tell this is raised, this is lowered. So I'm gonna knock this up. I'm gonna raise the line here. To try to level it off. It's good. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to eventually get to the middle part. Right now we got some other issues. I have, let's see, right here, It's a little low, so I'm trying to raise it up a little bit. So I want to take off some of this curve still, the back end. So it's going to have to be the back end. Have to sacrifice some of the back end. Also driving flakes up to try to lift it. Trying to make this a nice straight line here. I know the tip is low. Now, did I get all of it? Let's see. It's all clean on this side, but right there, look at that little area. It has a serial number on it. So I can bring it in. Bring the point, center the point. That can help it. Let's see. I don't want to lose too much length. Or I can flatten this side out. I think I can flatten this side out and bring it in. So let's work on that. I'm still driving some flakes. Always cleaning it up when I see something. Using the abrader to shape it also. You can see that backside right here. Try to clean this up. I'm actually using my wrist quite a bit right here. I normally don't try to use my wrist. I like kind of press it, but for the camera it's a little tough. So I try to get it on top here so everybody can see. But when I make my points out off the camera, I don't normally do this too often, just because over time I'm going to develop some wrist problems. And I use my hands every day, so when I do my ceramics, so I don't want to, you know, compromise my ceramics. So I'm just going around fixing the low and high spots and trying to even out my center line, because I'm happy with it the way it is right now. I didn't get all of the serial number on it. I can try, actually let me run one flake. So this is the only attempt I'm going to be doing on it. I'm going to try to run one flake on it, right from, I think I have a low spot right here. I'm going to try to run it across. So if I can get that right now, then that'll be my attempt. Otherwise, I'm happy with it. So I'm going to angle this a little bit and try to drive one pressure flake here. I actually need to get my fingers on it a little bit. Let's switch. So let's get rid of that. And let's actually need some height. I actually need some height here. I got to get in there. All right. Wish me luck, everybody. I'm going to try to take this little last serial number off. Oh, that shot across. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if you can see it right here. One last little bit is still on there. I almost got it off. Can I come from this side? Let's see, is that a low spot? I think I can get it. Okay, second to the last. So I'm going to try to get here, try to go across it one more time. I almost got it the first time. I think I can actually go twice here, so I might have two attempts. Wish me luck, wish me luck. One. And let's check the piece. I might have. I think I have one more attempt. I think I got it though. We'll check this right here. Yeah, I definitely got it. Went all the way across on it. So I took off everything, all the old glass. So now it's just a final cleanup. So I'm going to call this almost done. So I'll do my final cleanup on my other pad. Give me one moment. There it is. So this is a leather little cleanup pad that I made. I think I need some more durable leather here, like I said in the last video. But I'm gonna use it till it, till it messes up. It's hand stitched. I laser engraved the pattern, so I can make more of these. That's pretty nice. Clean this up. Might switch to steel here. Let's see if I can just get some of this. There we go. I made this also, so this holds a piece of steel on it. It's just a steel rod I got at the big box store, and it's a pretty good fit, to be honest with you. I like it so far. Let's check this out. So this back end needs some love and attention. You can see it's kind of curved. Kind of grinding it, clean it up a little bit. There we go. All right, let me abrade it. Then I'll go in and do a sharpening on it. I guess I should notch it, right? After I clean the back end up. All right, I'm in definite need of some sharpening. There we go, got a nice point. Okay, let's see. So I need to find my source picture. Give me one moment. All right. So I have to bring in the sides of this point from here to here. So I'm going to be kind of like notching the sides. Let's take my time. There should be a little ear on it, not too big. Sorry, didn't realize how close I was. Let me zoom out. There we go. So yeah, I don't edit my videos. You guys are just seeing what I'm seeing in time. It's easier for me. Kind of like that. Just kind of grinding it down. And I try to match it on the other side. So let's go up to about here, right here. Now I can't notch it with what I normally notch it with, I guess. Let's try that. With a little piece of steel. That wasn't working for me. There we go. Okay, you just got to go a little bit more and a little bit more down. Let's see. I'm a little bit on the low end here, so I can probably try to take some of this off. I like this angle a lot right here. You guys can see that. I really like this angle, so I'm going to try to match it. That's close. That's not bad. That's not bad. So now I think I have to go here and bring this up into here. So maybe I should have did that first. Who knows? I should take my time on it. Try not to blow the ear off. I think I need them a little bit more angle, so I'm going to move to the back side of this. They're two different heights. If I'm not talking as much on this point, I'm really trying to concentrate, trying to make sure the shape is nice. We're getting close. I think I'm going to try to bring it up just a little bit more angle, and then hopefully it makes it through that, and we'll call it quits. All right, so we have a finished point, so I should sharpen it, I guess. Let's see. I thought I was finished. Maybe not. This angle's a little off. There we go. Okay. So I could finish it. Let's try to do some sharpening of I'm just doing really minor sharpening on it because if I turn it into a piece of jewelry, actually will dull it down. All right, everybody, thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for watching my videos. I do appreciate it. And we have a finished point. You guys seen the blue glass I started out with? And so here we go. So this style is a early archaic Hardaway. Has a ground bezel area. Supposed to be made out of chert, made out of glass from New York. And then So I'm 6 months in on Flint Knapping. I'm pretty proud of this piece. I've been working with glass maybe like 5 or 6 times. Overall, let's see, focus. Overall, pretty straight. Not too bad, I have to say myself. All right, guys, hit me up in the comments, like the video, subscribe, please, if you want to. Have a good day. Thank you.